prices on all of those items. We have 5 easy payments on everything. This next item is customer top rated. It is another zip front cardigan, a little different, well, quite different actually from our today's special value today, but those of you who have it already absolutely love it. You can still give us a call even though our today's special value presentations are done. We would love to hear from you and your Aran Craft stories. Our Share Your Story line is open, 1-800-395-1601.
Great stories today so far.
Oh, we've been having some amazing stories. Please add to it. Give us 3 out of the 3 hours, 1 per hour. This, as you can see with all of the color details, not only can you not get items like this, even in Ireland, you certainly can't get colors like this. They ship to us the most colors of anyone in the entire world, and we're not just talking about the U.S.
No.
Like people from Milan, like very, fashionable people are coming to Aran Craft to get that Irish knit design.
I think even if you don't have the Irish diaspora, the Irish connection, you can still recognize it. It's still just a beautiful piece of knitwear. And it's beautiful and fashion forward.
Such a work of art.
It's a bonus that it's Irish.
Exactly. So this one is cloud gray.
That's a unique QVC color as well, cloud gray.
And then there's our dark chocolate again. This is exclusive to us. You cannot get that color anywhere else. Here we have the green. That's the green you're wearing.
It is indeed,
it's pretty close.
Yeah, it is. Mine's a bit old.
Do we have men's designs on QVC.com?
The sweater that I'm wearing we sold a couple of years ago, but I think it's sold out.
We need to get more for the men. Yeah. This is the blue, pretty bright blue. Here we have raspberry, which is what I'm wearing. This is the wine, it's a little deeper. Here's your natural. That's the most natural state.
And the black.
And the black. We've had 2 black ones in the show. That's rare.
It's an unusual not to do things in black.
A $28 easy pay gets it home. Black, natural. Wine is a little bit deeper.
Wine.
Than
I think to see the wine. The wine next to the raspberry. They're very different.
And then we have the blue. Green.
This is the wonderful green.
Dark chocolate, which is exclusive, and also the cloud gray, which is exclusive. Our size chart we're going to put up right now. I'm 5'2". I'm in my regular QVC extra small. We do have extra small through extra large, and this is a customer top rated item. Look at that, 4.7 stars out of a possible 5. You can always check that out on QVC.com, but just order your regular QVC size if you are used to shopping with us. Again, I'm 5'2", and I am in the extra small. The length is 25 inches to 28.5 inches. And I'll be reading you some reviews in just a moment. But let's talk about this design. It's quite different.
I always say that I know it's going to be a successful style if I know the A number off by heart. 375-466. This is one of those.
That means the number A375466. Also, what are we into now? Like, I don't know. I'll look at a new item and that shows you how long this has been around.
We're into the 6s now.
Into the 6s.
Yeah. So I also that's a sign this is a successful style. And of course, when you've got so many wonderful colors, that's also an indication that something is super popular. And I always think of this style as this is the style if you want to introduce a younger member of your family to merino wool, to Aran Craft, to this style of knitwear, because this one is it's so youthful, it's so easy, and it comes in such a wide variety of fun colors, all denim friendly, all 100% merino wool. 100% merino wool. Forget the old-fashioned sweater that you used to have, the one that you dreaded putting on because your grandmother was coming over and she knitted it for you and you had to be seen wearing it.
And
we've all had that.
Like, oh, when is she leaving? I got to take it off.
This is 100% merino wool. These silky soft fibers that are between 22 and 24.5 microns, quarter the thickness of a human hair. Those are the fibers that are against your skin. I'm wearing it here right now myself. This is against my skin. It's perfectly comfortable. And this, we then use it to make these beautiful heritage-filled sweaters, but also in a modern style. This is a zipper. Back when I was younger, in my grandmother's time, you could never get a zipper sweater. Just the workmanship required to it, and just the difficulty of doing it. But now we've mastered all these tricks. It's granted, it's taken us nearly 70 years, but we got there.
You got there.
And I think this is just a treasure trove of those beautiful stitches, these wonderful Celtic braids. So these Celtic braids, you can actually see these carved around Newgrange. I think we showed a picture of it. It was actually on one of the pictures in the backdrop here earlier on. These are these ancient tombs in County Meath. They're actually older than the pyramids. I think they're 5,000 years old.
Wow.
And on a certain day of the year, I think it's the winter solstice, they were built in such a way that the light shines in and illuminates the central passage in it. So it was like, it's a really wonderful piece of archaeology and history. But these kind of braids and patterns were carved into these stones thousands of years ago, and they've really just become part of Irish culture and Irish mythology. It was seen in our currency. It can be seen in the Book of Kells, and what these all represent is the interconnected strands of your life. No man is an island in a way. They're connected to their family, their community, their faith, the people that they work with, and all of these things intertwine in these braids, which we call life.
Yeah.
And we try to represent and celebrate these. We're lucky, of course, the fact that they look so elegant and they just look so attractive. It's a bonus, but we have this. There's a story behind all
There's a story behind. That's what I love about it. It's a piece. Any of these pieces that you buy they will live through generations, like a piece of jewelry, of fine jewelry, because they are meant to last. They have that beautiful meaning in each and every one. And I mean, as long as they're the same size as you, or yeah, I mean, these can fit a couple different sizes, then
they're very forgiving from the size point of view.
I mean, and this one's probably the most fitted, I would say, out of the ones that we've had in the show. Do you think?
I would think the thing to be aware of this one is the length. So if someone is tall, you might definitely want to size up, I think.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, because Jacinta's 5'9", she's in the medium. The length is 25 to 28 and a half inches. 100% merino wool, authentically made in Ireland. And look at the fit. So do you see how I might show you on when we get to me, because I like the because you can't tell from the front, but there's a panel down the side.
If you see down here, once you get down past the Empire line, we're always adding a little bit more wool. You can see here, now this is straight here, but as you see, it's starting to come out a little bit more. And what that is doing, that is meaning that when your hip is started, this is going to hit your hip in just the right spot, that it's going to be flattering and comfortable. And
I like these pockets too. We haven't seen any diagonal pockets.
I think it's the only one that we've done with a kangaroo pocket, and I think that really adds to the athleisure appeal of this. And this is the thing that you want to go, if you're going for a snow day, if you're going skiing somewhere, this could be your piece.
Oh, yes.
Just round your look off nice.
The warmth that you
Or actually just go to après ski, because to be honest.
Yeah, I know, just go right to the après ski and a little
skiing would be like
little hot toddy.
It'd be a full day blooper reel.
But the wonderful thing about the way that merino wool, it's so much softer, first of all, but also the way it regulates, the way that it's knit, it regulates your heat. So if it's freezing, it will hold you in and be super warm. But if it's not too cold, you're not going to be overheated. It's
a natural
an interesting feeling, what it does.
It came from this need for these fishermen who were going out into the harshest conditions, like the Atlantic in the winter. There is no harsher environment. But then to have these sweaters that were able to capture these little pockets of air, that were able to basically kind of punch above their weight level. Really, what they were doing is like they were able to, for the amount of wool that was in them, give a much better insulating effect. And really, we're just kind of like leading on from that. We basically just discovered the science behind the way something that people were doing hundreds of years ago.
Well, and we're so used to, you say it's a natural fiber too.
Yeah.
We're so used to not natural fibers anymore.
Yeah,
and they might be warm.
Our planet is being destroyed with all of these microplastics and all of these little things coming out people's clothes. This is something that's going to, it's biodegradable, it is sustainable, and it's from a renewable resource. It comes from this wonderful sheep that is bred purely for its wool, and I think I personally like to wear more natural fibers than ever. I went through my phase of like having like your fleeces and things like that. But why go for something like that that is just going to require more care in the long run as well. All
and
this machine washing that's not going to like this. Never put it into a washing machine. Never hang it like we're showing here.
Yes.
I keep forgetting to say that. But with the minimum amount of work, this is going to last you for years, and possibly even be able to pass it on to,
I think so.
your daughter.
And it has, each one has
a free piece of jewelry.
A free piece of jewelry. That's the Trinity knot, symbolizing, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Dyed to match zipper, lots of colors for you to choose from. This is the black. We don't always see that solid black, so that's a nice opportunity. The natural takes the best of the yarn because it has to be that perfect natural color. Here we have the wine. 200 only remain. We have the raspberry, which is what I was wearing.
That's the blue.
This is the blue. We have the green. The dark chocolate, which is exclusive to us, and then also cloud gray, also exclusive. Cloud gray, 3 dozen remain. It is the prettiest color. There's your size chart. If you have your bust, waist, and hip measurements, that's a good way to go. If not, take a look at the size, the numeric size. That would be a size of a blouse, and then look over to the left, and that's where you will choose. I wear a 4 normally, and I'm an extra small. This is the one I would say, if you want it to be that more boyfriend style, maybe size up. Oh, and I forgot to read you the great customer reviews. Well, those are on QVC.